Imagine cruising down the highway in a car so stylish, so iconic, that even luxury brands took notes. This wasn't just a car, it was a statement. But how did the Chevrolet Monte Carlo climb the ranks to become one of the most popular rides in automotive history? Let's dive into the fascinating story behind this legend, and trust me, you won't want to miss a moment of this journey. Before we start, let me ask, if you could drive any car from the 70s, which one would it be? Let me know in the comments, and don't forget to hit that like button if you're ready to uncover the secrets behind the iconic Monte Carlo. Chevrolet wasn't just late to the party, they were fashionably late. By the late 60s, Ford's Mustang was stealing the spotlight, and Pontiac's Grand Prix was redefining luxury. Chevy needed a response, and they needed it fast. Enter the Monte Carlo, codenamed Concourse during its development. Here's a fun fact. The Monte Carlo's sleek design was influenced by Cadillac's Eldorado, giving it a premium feel without the premium price tag. It was like owning Cadillac luxury on a Chevrolet budget. Genius, right? When the Monte Carlo debuted in 1970, it was a hardtop coupe with a design so balanced it looked more expensive than it actually was. Chevrolet even made sure it didn't feel like a regular Chevy. Spot the bow tie logo? It was almost invisible. Car and Driver magazine called the Monte Carlo a mix of Buick, Oldsmobile, and Cadillac, a triple threat of style, comfort, and luxury. It was a car that looked like it belonged in a mansion driveway, but came at an everyday price. By 1973, the Monte Carlo had stepped up its luxury game with bold design updates. One standout feature was the opera window, that tiny, elegant side window that gave the car a limousine-like vibe. And let's not forget the vinyl tops. Love them or hate them, they were the epitome of 70s luxury. With its long hood and flowing lines, the Monte Carlo felt like it was made for royalty. Speaking of design, here's a fun quiz for you. What do you think is the most iconic design feature of the 70s Monte Carlo? Was it the opera window, the vinyl top, or the long hood? Drop your answer below. I can't wait to see what you think. The Monte Carlo wasn't just about luxury. It had the power to match its personality. Options like the 454 V8 engine gave it the muscle to back up its good looks. But even if you weren't a speed enthusiast, you'd still fall in love with features like swivel bucket seats and 8-track players, which made the Monte Carlo feel more like a rolling lounge than a car. It was luxury and leisure rolled into one. As the 70s rolled into the 80s, things started to shift. Emission standards and fuel economy concerns forced Chevy to make the Monte Carlo heavier and less powerful. But even with these changes, people stayed loyal. Why? Because Chevy doubled down on what made the Monte Carlo special: luxury and style. Plush interiors, eye-catching designs, and that unmistakable presence kept it a fan favorite. In the 80s, the Monte Carlo Supersport, or SS, made its grand comeback. With its aerodynamic design and a 305 V8 engine, it wasn't just a car, it was a NASCAR legend. The SS racked up wins on the track and won over fans on the streets. It was the ultimate blend of style and performance. The SS model became so popular that even non-SS models started borrowing its styling features. Talk about setting a trend. Unfortunately, all good things must come to an end. By the late 80s and early 2000s, the Monte Carlo had gone through several makeovers to keep up with changing tastes and regulations. The final model rolled off the production line in 2007, marking the end of an era. But here's the million-dollar question. Could the Monte Carlo make a comeback? Imagine a modern Monte Carlo, sleek, electric, and ready to take on Tesla. Wouldn't that be something? If you love this trip down memory lane, smash that like button and subscribe for more epic car stories. And hey, let us know in the comments, what's your favorite Monte Carlo year and why? I'd love to hear your thoughts. And don't forget to check out our next video where we dive into another Chevy legend that changed the game. You won't want to miss it.